Of Wells Fargo Center, the Sixers look to tie a 36-year-old franchise record for consecutive wins in a single season. They'll take on the Dallas Mavericks on NBC Sports Philadelphia.
Team, so go right at the rim, attack at all costs.
And we are running. Mavericks headed for their worst record since 1998-99. The slamming for two was Motley, the real Motley, that Motley crew. Finally, the Sixers secured after all that. They do have a fresh 24. Simmons, nice look for Amir Johnson, ending the old. That's Covington off the miss by Jonathan Motley. Charge, who predictably struggled coming 2 games. Yeah, that was a 3-game absence of the right elbow infection. They get it inside. It was 6-8 threes for the Mavericks as they end this season. Among them, Wesley Matthews out with a broken leg. Smith, his ability, and you mentioned it, his ability to go downhill. That was good defense on Harrison Barnes. This is Powell. He promptly hits a 3. Same.
No, listen, I appreciate it. Could have used that information while the game was going on.
Sometimes you can do it with replay, and sometimes you can't.
Yep. Found some sunnier times there for him in his game. Steadily improved in Gainesville.
Seth Greenberg?
Yes. Did I say Brad Greenberg?
You did. The former Sixers. Barnes. Dario Saric drilling the 3, and a few minutes ago, Marco Bellinelli, all coming off of Brett Brown's bench. Dorian Finney-Smith lacing the average, around 36%. Simmons working over Finney-Smith and having his way. Ben is that story, right?
Sarunas Maršalonis, the great Rooney, the Lithuanian basketball player, at one time a former Soviet Union basketball player.
The native of Turkey.
Well, he's capable of getting hot, but it's a great start for the Sixer team.
And I continue to think that Ilyasova got a rim, unable to finish it. Redick, nice spot of Fultz, who got it done. In rhythm, beautifully done by Markelle, and a nice spot by J.J. Redick.
Great square of the shoulder. Sure, he faded away a little bit, but he got his shoulder squared and found that rim. Look at Smith.
Yeah. He's good.
Enough, his elbow had to be there to shoot regardless. I don't think he was looking for Cleveland to make contact.
That would be Mac. Redick with the taller Powell draped on him. Got it off and in.
Franklin feeling good.
Oh, with Molly Sullivan, Ala Abdelnaby, Mark Zumov tonight. This afternoon, I should say.
Crowded bodies around that rim. Nice little confrontation. Rashawn getting there fast was a huge advantage.
Kleba got it done. Sean Holmes
staring at the ball. His man Kleba cut right in front of him.
You-man ball, you-man ball, you-man ball. Holmes, strong drive, and Yogi Ferrell, who is out there. Along with Collinsworth, we mentioned McDermott. Getting a piece of the rock there, the J.J. Redick attempt after the Sixers had made their last 7 from the floor. Back door was open, and Fultz in a crowd for the Sixers, who lead by 3. Fultz got it back. Well done by Markelle. Surgical procedure. If he plays next year, it'll be his 21st. That'll tie him as finally Garnett marked for the all-time lead in NBA history, 21 seasons of service.
First of all, you got to start with good genes, and then you got to take care of what God gave you.
He'll be 40 in June. Kleba, who is eye-to-eye with Simmons, both at 6'10". Amir Johnson, nice spot by Simmons, as clearly. Covington working hard for the money. Ernest Noel, the former Sixer, currently serving a suspension.
Matthews usually plays well against the 76ers too, provides energy, perimeter play.
Covington, another 3.
Afterthought, really stretch defenses. That was groundbreaking. Now it seems like it's the norm. Guys
Harrison Barnes working over Dario Saric and getting himself a slam.
I can get it that time. McDermott able to get a piece where no one can get it but Ben.
J.J. Redick cans to three. His for Redick. Saric a tough cover here, and Smith
trying to stifle or contain Dennis Smith Jr. That's unfair.
Nice look. Saric.
Momentum was taking him to the baseline. Would have been better served just laying that up. Hard to stop and dunk at full speed.
Redick wanted a rolling Simmons, didn't get it. Ben, however, will roll with the ball. Hit attempt off the side of the backboard. Smith again.
He's got a knack for finishing. Absolutely. I was convinced of it when I saw him go into Cameron Indoor Stadium and drop 40 plus on Duke.
That time. Sixers by 18, by as many as 19. As McDermott splashes. They gang up on Smith. This will count for two.
Just got a lot of games.